The final section that we will look at in Unit 1 is on absolute value equations in two variables. The goal of the lesson is to graph the absolute value equation. What we want to talk about first of all is vertex form. Vertex form is written as y is equal to a times the absolute value of x minus h plus k, where the vertex is h comma k. When we graph the absolute value equation, it's going to be the shape of a V. And they're either going to open up or down, and that's determined by the value that we get for A. So the graph of an absolute value equation is going to either open up or it's going to open down, and that's determined by A. It's going to open up when A is positive, and it's going to open down when A is negative. So if we take a look at number 1, we start by identifying the vertex. We want to think about what is with x here, and that's going to be our h value, or the first value in our vertex. So since there's nothing here, that value for h is going to be a 0. Then for our k value, that is going to be -3. So we end up here with a vertex of 0, -3. Then from there, we have to decide if this is going to open up or down. And again, that's determined based on whatever is written in front of the absolute value. So there's no number written here, which means that there's a 1. And since it's positive, this is going to open up. Once we know that it opens up and we know that the rate of change here, the value for A is going to be 1, we can go ahead and go up 1 and over 1 in each direction until we form, so we would continue going up 1 and over 1 until we form this V-shaped graph here. For number 2, we again start with the vertex. So the vertex, we take the value that's inside with x, and that one is going to change sign. So we're going to get a +5 there. The one that's out here is going to stay the same. So we're going to get 5, 1, and I will plot that. From there, we decide which way this opens. Does it open up or down? Well, since it's negative out in front, this one is going to open down. Therefore, we go down 1 and out 1 in each direction throughout the entire graph. Just continuing going down 1 and out 1 throughout the graph. For number 3, our vertex, the value that's inside with x here, that one's going to change sign, so we're going to get a -4. And then there's nothing written after the absolute value here, so that's going to be a 0. From there, this is going to open down because it's negative here. So once I plot that -4, 0 and make this open down, again, I'll go down 1 and out 1 in each direction to form this graph.